going to drive around, see what I can find. Nothing particularly too interesting anywhere. Funnily enough, I found a little bit of fly tipping there. There's a nice gate there, a little bit of fly tipping there, but really I'm just having a drive around. I've been driving around all the neighbourhood. There's a lot of really nice houses around that you don't even realise are there. But let's go and have a look up here. It's nice up here. I used to come up here a lot when I was younger and just drive around up here. It's like a big hill with some woods and things you can take up here and ride your bikes. Push bikes though, not motorbikes, unfortunately, which is a shame because it'd be a bloody good place to ride up here. Little car parking there. This hill's steeper than it looks on camera, probably. It's a nice hill. Oh, I found myself a nice little place to park there, look. Some trees, a little bit of woods. Quite nice under here, looks like some people come up here quite often. Yeah, I found a nice little place to park up here, and just gonna sit and relax for a bit. It's a Sunday, man. You know what you got to do on a Sunday. Take it off. You got to sit and relax on a Sunday. Sundays are for sitting and relaxing. Some of the time, anyway. A lot of the people that come up here are quite nervous. This is quite a steep hill, man. I don't think on this little screen on this camera it's not showing up anyway. It looks bloody flat, but this is quite a steep hill. Some of the people that come up here are quite nervous. I noticed a bit. It's only a single lane, but never mind, eh? As I'm driving around, you don't know, I often drive around at 5. It's not that late now. Now it's 7 o'clock now. When I set off, it was 6 o'clock. And I noticed, you don't know, I usually drive around about 5, up past 5, 6 o'clock. I start driving around on a Sunday. And I always, even when I drive to work on the weekdays, it's not so much on a weekday, because obviously other people are going to work, but mainly on a Sunday morning when I'm driving around, you see everyone out, even at that time in the morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, they're all out on their front gardens, doing their gardening, weeding, you know, general maintenance, house maintenance and things, and just walking down the street and whatever. Couples, you know, man and woman. And they're just doing their front gardening and everything, and I think to myself, I wish that was true for me. I wish that was true for me, because I have to do everything, you know. Not everyone's interested in doing house maintenance and gardening and things, but just think that would be so nice. If that's what it's like for any of you looks, I think it's what it's like in America, isn't it? A lot of people like that in America, and a lot of my viewers are from America. A lot of you lot are from America and India. Having said that, a lot of you only watched the 2 minutes through into the video, so you probably ain't watching this far. But anyway, if that's what it's like for you, you know, you're a couple, you go out and do your gardening and things together. That must be so nice, man. I wish that was like it for me, but it ain't. It ain't at all. I just get called a freak and a weirdo for doing gardening and house maintenance and things. But if you don't do it, it overgrows and ends up looking like that. And then, you know, you want your house to look nice, don't you? You want to have a nice house. You know, so anyway, I brung the telephone out today. I haven't turned it on yet, but I'm going to turn it on in a minute, and I'm going to get some Instagram photos. Oh look, someone's old pair of tights. But look at that, and listen to that. It's music to your ears, isn't it, eh? Lovely. This is what I'd like this like in my driveway. It's like an old woods for a driveway. Lovely jubbly. It's the perfect setting for it. Little dirt track road. Old pair of tights down there. Anyway, it's the perfect setting for it. Love it. The noise of it as well. That engine sounds wonderful. Just sitting on there on this little dirt track ticking over. Brilliant. Still haven't sorted out what that leak is yet. I'm hoping it weren't anything too bad. I wonder if it's something where they fitted the intercooler or not, I don't know. Right, we've got the usual case of a bit of a mess happening here again. It's taken over again. I've got this lawn boy here. That was, for those of you that watched the video, the bloke who sold me this completely lied about everything. I bought it blind, but I believed the bloke. He seemed quite genuine. However, he was a knob, and he lied 100%. And there's the pull start is missing. If somebody's got a pull start and I can get the pull start mechanism, the whole lot, I'll save the mower. But I can't get one. Patience is running low because the heat's getting to me. I'm going to break this mower, I think, because it's in the way. So that might be a broken mower. I might break that up. But if I can find a pull start within the next week, yeah, this video is going to go on Monday. If anyone's got a pull start, let me know. If not, see you later, mower. But I found a couple of Strimmers. I've got that Echo one over there. That's got a bit of, can't get that to go because there's no compression. However, I've come across these. I need a good working Strimmer, and I don't like new, so I like to get the old ones in, as you all know. And these two came up, and I thought, brilliant, wonderful. So I've had a look at this one. I've been playing with them both. This one has got no spark, which probably will be easy to fix. I don't know, these look well old, man. I haven't really identified them. I haven't got too close to them. I've just tried to have a look to see if I've got any chance. But this one's definitely quite old because we've got a throttle there like that. Goes right down there like that, see. It's one of them. But the pull start, the spring has snapped, so we've got no pull start. I've had to wind it back in. You can see where I've only just put the screws in there. And the spring on the pull start has snapped, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And there's also no spark, so that's going to be on the list of things to sort out. To be honest, I was hoping one of these would work, just so I've got a good working Strimmer to do a little job that I've got to do. I've got to do a little job, you see, for a family, and so I was hoping that this one would be a good one, because the bloke said it's all complete. He just hasn't tried to start it. It may start, it may not, blah blah blah. But then when I got it, I noticed there was two pipes poking out of these holes, two fuel pipes. One went in the tank and one didn't go nowhere. And then I noticed there's two little screw holes here, as if something's supposed to be on top. I don't know what's meant to be on top there. I could obviously go and have a look on the internet, and which I'm going to do in a minute, and see if I can find out what's meant to be on the top. But just to see if I could get it to run, I took those two pipes and I cut them, and the one that goes in the fuel tank I joined up to the bottom of the carb to see if it would work, to see if it would suck up the fuel. It won't. I sprayed carb spray in it and it does fire and it runs. I just need to find a way of getting the fuel to go into the carb. There's something meant to be on here, and there's a reason why the two fuel pipes were poking up, but I don't know what it is yet. So we got this. It's Husqvarna, whatever the hell that's supposed to say, whatever that says there. There's some numbers on here, look. That just basically says that it's 24cc, 1998 is the year of it, 1998, and it's got serial number and things. But I don't know what on earth that says. What on earth that's supposed to say, I have no idea. Why do they do things like that? What does that say? Marlo? No idea. Hello, Marlo. Yeah, so it's going to be a few seconds for you, but it's going to be a couple of hours for me. I'm going to go now and try and do a little bit of research to see if I can find out what's supposed to be on the top there, if anything. And if it's something that's important for it to run, I'm going to have to try and buy it. If it's not something important for it to run, I'm going to try and find out why it won't suck up the fuel. Probably a diaphragm or something, but we'll get into it in a minute. It'll be a few seconds, so a bit of a jump cut and we'll see what happens. Right, so my short little piece of research on the internet. Of course, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Just becoming stupid. This heat's getting to me, obviously. It's the primer bulb that's missing. Obviously, it probably had a hole in it, so they took it off, and that's where it stayed. So, I've ordered the new one, and I know I cut the fuel line, and I connected it directly to the carb to bypass the primer bulb. So it probably will run if I can get it to
if I can blow the fuel into it, it probably will run and keep sucking it in maybe. But I've ordered a new primer bulb, and I've also ordered loads of fuel line, different sizes, so I've got fuel line for everything. So I've got new fuel line coming and a new primer bulb coming. Put that on, and that should have this be a nice good working strimmer then, hopefully. The only trouble with it after that is that's broken down there, but I'm not too worried about that. There's nothing wrong there, so that's that. As far as this goes, I'm going to have to take it apart and try and find out why we've got no spark. It's an old plug, but I put that plug in there, which is good because this one fires if we put carb spray in it. This good plug I put on the end of that, still no spark. So we've got no spark on that, but I may work on that in a minute, I don't know. Whatever else comes up, we'll find out. I've got a little bit of a job to do. One of my family members, brother-in-law there, moved house. That's what I was doing today. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I've been a removal man today. I've been moving their stuff from their old flat into their new house for them, using my van, because I'm always willing to be helpful. So that's what I've been doing. But their new garden in their house is ridiculous. It's just a council house, and for some reason whenever you go to council houses they're always a mess. And their garden is overgrown with stinging nettles and all sorts. So that's why I thought we'd get the old strimmer going, and we'll go and do a bit of strimming. But I'm going to have to wait now until I get my primer bulb, and then we'll go strimming.